on that date, on Wednesday, February the 14th, 2018, fourth period. Do you remember where you were?
Yes, I was in room 1216 in English class with Miss Haas.
Miss Haas?
Miss Haas.
Okay. Okay, and what happened during fourth period?
During fourth period, it was a normal day at the beginning. Around 2:21, I asked to go to the bathroom. Raised my hand, got the bathroom pass and everything. And I walked out of the classroom, made a left past room 1217, I believe it was, or 1218, both of them. And I saw Martin and Luke, and I high-fived Martin. And I walked by him like it was normal, walked into the staircase, and I walked into a man. He was wearing a maroon shirt with a JROTC shirt with a backpack and a hat on, black pants. He had a rifle in his hands. I was stunned for 1 second, and he said to me, "Get out of here. Things are about to get bad." And I walked through the double doors. I sprinted as fast as I can. I was in the room, in the staircase for about 7 seconds. And I ran out, and I ran to the north side gates, it was called our senior lot. And I ran into Coach Feist. Coach Feist was unlocking the senior gates, as he normally does, with around 20 minutes left to school. And he told me to be calm and get into his golf cart. So I got into his golf cart. He dropped me off in the 1300 building, which was the building adjacent to the freshman building. And he took me in the back there, and then that's when I heard the fire alarm go off when I was standing right in front. And I was hearing shots, and
You were still hearing shots?
I was, as he was bringing me to the door.
Where were you when you heard the shots, Mr. McKenna?
I was in the golf cart driving over to the 1300 building.
Okay. And Coach Aaron Feist was driving the golf cart?
Yes.
Okay. And then what happened?
And then he told me he's going to go check it out. So I waited there, and then I started hearing shots, and all the students in the 1300 building started running out. So I started running with them. And I just ran all the way through West Glades, which is the school adjacent to our school, and through West Glades into Walmart, which is also next to West Glades.
Okay. And then what happened?
And then from there, I ran all the way over to one of my friend's house, and he lived across the street. I was calling my dad. My dad he works for law enforcement at the time. And
okay, everything.
That was about everything.
Okay. All right, I want to show you Stacy Exhibit marked A that's been introduced into evidence. And can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there's an illustrator. Do you know what I mean by that? Ian, can you put that up on the screen for him?
Yes.
Do you see what?
It's not up yet.
Sorry?
It's not up yet.
Should we go?
Okay, now it's up.
Okay. So would you indicate where you ran out? And you said you ran out.
I ran out right around here.
Okay.
At that door.
Okay. And where did you run to?
I ran along here, over to here, and then Coach Feist was unlocking the gate that's right around here.
Okay. And then where did he take you?
He took me into his golf cart, which was in here, over into, there's a doorway over here, behind that little alcove.
Okay. And when you said you bumped fist, it was with Martin and Luke. It's Martin Duque Aquilano
Yes.
and Luke Hoyer?
Luke Hoyer.
Okay. At this time, Your Honor, we'd like to play the snip that involves Mr. McKenna.
Okay, and this is something that should only be
No, should
viewed
not be shown.
should only be viewed by the jury.
Yes.
Okay.
And defense.
Okay, so right now the jury and the defense and the attorneys and the judge, they're watching the interaction that this witness had with the defendant. This video has been released, so we have it. So we'll show that the version that we have, where his face is blurred out. But this is what this is chilling. You see Cruz walk in, he's assembling his gun, and here's this freshman, walks right by and has an interaction with Nicholas Cruz as he's loading up. And he would testify that he went then across the street to his friend's house. It's really difficult to comprehend that Christopher McKenna, who was a freshman at the time, is now sitting in this courtroom and able to recount the story. Talk about a brush with danger. I mean, literally within 2 seconds, Nicholas Cruz goes to work, but doesn't seem to go after, obviously, McKenna. And now he is in court testifying to this jury. The clip that they are watching obviously is got a little longer. Rachel Coffin in studio with us, and Jesse Law has been with us all morning long. And Rachel, you look at this kid, talk about lucky to be alive.
You know,
It's chilling.
He's on the stand, he looks so well adjusted, and then you see what had happened to him, how close he was. I don't know why he spared his life. I mean, I guess it's maybe to avoid getting caught early, but that is wild. And that he's now like 10 feet from him in the courtroom again.
And Jesse, sadly, I'm sure that Christopher McKenna has had, oh, let's go back in live. They're done watching.
You saw the person that was in the stairwell with you. Would you be able to identify him?
Yes, sir.
You see him in the courtroom today?
I do.
Which person you point to?
The one with the glasses on.
Okay, sitting next to Mr. Wheeler?
Yes.
All right, Your Honor, with the court's permission, can the record reflect that Mr. McKenna has identified the defendant, Nicholas Cruz, please?
Record will so report.
Thank you, Mr. McKenna. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Defense, any questions?
No, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. You're excused.
Thank you.